Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the Golden Demon winners from Adepticon. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so here we have the wrap-up of 2023 Adepticon, and we have the winners revealed. They have already shown off the Slayer Sword winner. Congratulations to Neil Hollis for the Master Lazarus. Honestly, it seems fitting with all of the Dark Angels and the return of the Lion and the battle for the rock against Vastor, that a Dark Angel was the winner. So let's take a look at that and the rest of these. Before we get started, at some point in time during this video, I'm going to be obviously complimenting all these absolutely amazing paint jobs that are no doubt better than 99.9% of people on Earth. You may hear me critique things at times. I am in no way taking away from the painters. I'm just making observations based on what I see, critiquing, not criticizing, not shaming anyone. These people are obviously amazing painters. So please don't anyone take any of this the wrong way. All right, so that being said, let's take a look. So here is the Warhammer 40,000 single miniature gold by Neil Hollis, and then also this one, the Slayer Sword, which means that just out of everything at the whole entire show, this was the best. And I have to say, this thing at first glance is absolutely beautiful. It is painted so well that it looks like there's damage all over everything. I mean, just starting with the base, I usually like to work my way up towards the detail. Starting with the base, he has painted in all kinds of damage to the base. The addition of the candle and the little smoke coming off of it, the melted wax, all looks phenomenal. The crispness of like the red on the inside of the cloak, the detail on the actual sword, all of the non-metallic metal. I mean, from like the helmet sort of like wings all the way up to the gold of his little backpack icon. All the little details, just absolutely beautiful. But when it's all said and done, my main attention is drawn straight to the chest and face area, and then also like the little sort of like shield that he has on his shoulder there. And honestly, I have to say that this is a beautiful miniature. The way that he's able to capture the various different textures, I mean, really just sets this apart from probably the level that most people will ever be able to achieve. This is absolutely stunning and 100% deserving of a Golden Demon and also the Slayer Sword. This is truly a masterpiece. Very, very nice. They should immediately just send this man the Lion, and Games Workshop should commission him to paint up the Lion so that we can see him truly in all his glory. Absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Neil. You earned it. All right, and then next we have the silver and bronze for our single miniature. And unfortunately, we don't have like massive zoom on a lot of these things, so we are kind of limited here. And some of the pictures, as we will see, are definitely not going to do some of these models justice. So that is always worth keeping in mind as well. All right, so here we have single miniature silver, Alexander dos Santos. So here we have a Khan, and this is absolutely beautiful. Matter of fact, this might not be a Khan. This is the Khan. And again, just completely just stellar. I mean, the way that the base is weathered, I mean, it looks like something kind of out of a cartoon almost. It's absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful base. And then as we kind of scroll up here, the white armor is awesome. The shadows, the way, once again, where you can see the difference between the white cloth and the white armor, all of the metallics, the silver, the gold, everything is just absolutely stunning on this model. The red tattoo on the flesh, the actual flesh itself, again, the non-metallic metals are just stunning. And like the contrast between his sword and like the beautiful like sheen and shine of the blade compared to like the rusty old like iron just sticking out of the ground. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful work right here. And then we have the bronze single miniature by James Taro. And this thing is pretty neat. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I'm guessing it is a biker. Obviously, it is a grot riding on a single tire with some jet engines strapped to it, as all grots should. The thing that really catches my eye off this one, obviously the base is like super simple. And, you know, it's kind of got like a rough paint job intentionally, like banged up metal and everything. but just the glow or like the lighting effect on the like daka on top, the guns, whatever they're called, shooters, I guess they would be. Just the actual glow of like the bullets coming out of there, and then also like the glow and smoke of the thrusters. Absolutely amazing. I love on the actual grot himself how he has done the green skin, but has incorporated the pink around like the nose, the gums, and the ears. That always makes it look just so much more realistic or relatable. Very, very cool. Beautiful model. Congratulations to James Taro on third place. All right, and then next we have our Warhammer 40k squad. So we have Nicholas Mortensen, and this is the new Ursula Creed with what appears to be either just a few guardsmen or command squad. I would imagine it's a command squad. Very cool. I like the slope of the base itself. I like the kind of shells and stuff on the ground, the skulls. Definitely just gives you the feeling of like a dirty battlefield floor. So well done. I also like just the unevenness of it and kind of like the little plinth and everything. Very well executed. Ursula is centered in this thing. The flag kind of draws your attention up towards the top left, and that's where Ursula is at. So wonderful as well. We see nice contrast between the actual guardsmen or women in this case, and also the like dirt, but you can see that they have like the dirtiness on their shoes. Very, very nice paint job. Beautifully done. The blue is super radiant. The flesh and Ursula Creed just draws your attention straight up to it. And again, I just love like the kind of dirtiness of the lower portion of her clothing as well. Really gives you a feeling of immersion. Very, very well done, Nicholas Mortensen. Congratulations on your gold. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. All right, and then we have Silver Squad, Mohammed 8 Medhi. So here we have some Eldari Corsairs. Very, very nice. Super radiant paint job. So we have a large base on this one. Supposed to be like some kind of like spaceship or metal floor, all done nicely with some non-metallic metal. And then we see a nice contrast overall with the armor of our Eldari pirates. Super cool, nice little poses and everything. The purple goes well with the turquoise. Nicely executed. I like the multiple levels of it. The dead Tyranid on the ground and everything. Very cool. Nice job here. And then we have our bronze. And this is a perfect example of the pictures not doing it justice. Because there are 5 miniatures in this picture, and 2 of them are out of focus. One is so out of focus you can't even see it. So most of these miniatures are Necromunda miniatures. I'm not sure if this is necessarily like a Necromunda gang or what is going on here, but it is very cool. I love the Ogren. He's bright, he's yellow, he's big, so naturally that draws your attention over towards it. And then we kind of see our focal point here in the center with our fancy man. Super cool. I love that model. He's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Definitely gives me like that rogue trader feel to it. Unfortunately, we don't get the full effect here. If you just kind of compare the ground on this one though, it is really cool and everything, but obviously much less work has gone into the actual base and the ground here, as opposed to like the non-metallic metal that we saw on the last one, or like Ursula Creed and the dirt and everything like that. So still very cool, but we see that, in my opinion, the painting of the actual models is very well done on this, but the actual basing itself is a little bit lacking in comparison to some of the other contestants. But very, very nicely done, very cool, and very unfortunate that Games Workshop couldn't take a decent picture after all the hard work that John Carter put into this. But it is very nice, John Carter. Congratulations. All right, and then we have the Warhammer 40,000 vehicle, and I don't have to tell you that this thing is awesome. So gold for Ivan Bocek, and this thing is amazing. Very, very nicely done. Beautiful blends. Starting with the base, we see all kinds of detail from like the mushrooms to just like the plant life and rocks. And as we work our way up, we can see how he has used sort of a zenathal lighting on this. So the top blues are very bright, the bottom blues are very dark. Absolutely wonderful execution. I love all of the actual like knight symbols or hand painted symbols. I'm not sure if they're actually decals or hand painted. We can kind of see the checkerboard on the other side there. Really, really nicely done. Beautiful highlights. Picked out like all the individual rivets and everything. This thing is absolutely stellar. I love the pose as well. Gives it much more of like an active look than the sort of like just kind of static look that the knights normally have. Very, very well done and definitely deserving of gold. Congratulations to Ivan Bocic. All right, and next we have vehicle silver here. So we have Colin Eidenschink. So here we have from Colin an Adeptus Sororitas engine. So this is definitely a conversion. It looks like he has swapped some armiger legs from a knight onto the regular like mortifier engine. And then I think the arms have been extended too. It's an interesting conversion. These models are pretty cool. I'm definitely a fan of this style. I can understand how some people are not really into like the body horror of these particular minis, but this one is very well executed. I'm not a huge fan of the conversion, but the actual paint job is stellar. The ground is pretty simple, but has lots of detail. We see like some bars sticking out of the ground, some skulls, definitely some like differentiation in the turf. It has some motion built into it. The model itself is cool. Paint job is nice. He's done a really nice job to differentiate like the different portions of the model. The fire looks good. Definitely cool. This is cool. I like the flesh on him as well. He's looking like super gaunt and barely hanging on. I don't know how much longer he's going to last without this battle anyway. So interesting. Not a huge fan of the conversion though. I do like the actual models. So next we have Vehicle Bronze, Steve Garcia. So we have a Leviathan Dreadnought, again with like that non-metallic metal, this time with like blues and whites mixed in, and very, very cool. I mean, the base on this thing is absolutely stellar. Again, it has kind of like that cartoony look to it, just almost doesn't even look real that someone crafted and painted this thing. Very, very nicely done. Sort of looks like straight out of like a video game or something like that. Again, we see some phenomenal weathering. The amount of freehand or decals or combination of both on this thing is absolutely amazing. I mean, there's basically like no flat area that doesn't have a bunch of like awesome extra texture or decals on it. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Straight up stunning. I mean, this thing is just amazing. So very, very nice. Beautiful, beautiful model right here. Really cool. I mean, the vehicle category is always something amazing, but this is just top notch. Definitely a fan. So congratulations, Steve Garcia. So some absolutely stunning winners from Golden Demon. I am truly impressed by all of the talent displayed here. Awesome, awesome event at Adepticon. Beautiful entries for the painting competition and something for us all to aspire to. We can go ahead and wrap it up there. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Let me know what you guys think down below. What did you like the best? What was your favorite conversion? What technique really stood out to you? What do you think of all of these people out here painting dirty stuff clean, doing a clean job painting dirty? I love it. It just really showcases the skill. So, but that's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I am truly humbled by the skill of these artists. Congratulations to each and every one of them for their hard work, and obviously they all deserve everything they won and so much more. That's it for today, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.